You know what? I think I got it. I think I know what precipitated this response, okay? Actress fired after viral criticism over street closure for killed NYPD officer's funeral. Okay, listen, I know this it has a silver lining, okay? It's got a good ending to the story anyways. But I know what elicited this response from this bitch, okay? She was probably mad because, yeah, roads were closed, and when she ends up dying, nobody's gonna care. And eventually somebody will turn up at your apartment because the stink and the stench will get so bad. And hopefully there'll be enough to put in some sort of a casket, given enough time considering the rats and the cats that are probably going to be gnawing at your corpse. She's probably just big mad at the fact that she made some terrible life decisions and now she's just going to die alone. And she's just sad and big mad that out there, people actually care about other people. Sucks to suck. A New York City actress was fired from her job after she posted a video complaining about street closures during the funeral for slain NYPD officer Jason Rivera, said her former employer. Round of applause. Round of applause for this good man for treating people on both sides of the aisle with equal and fair and equitable treatment. In the now deleted video, what, you didn't want to stand by your statement, stupid? Actress Jacqueline Guzman was allegedly seen criticizing the NYPD for a massive funeral by claiming they are blocking the streets. We do not need to shut down most of lower Manhattan because one cop died for probably doing his job incorrectly. He was ambushed, you simple cunt, by a mentally deranged man who shot and critically wounded, and he ended up dying as well. So guess what? You're obviously going to have a lot of time on your hands. So when the streets are closed again for another massive funeral at St. Patrick's Cathedral, just know that both of those cops, you can maybe she just took down this video so she could just run it back when that next funeral is going to be happening. Fucking loveless bitch. So doing their job incorrectly? Yeah, when somebody's like, surprise, motherfucker, and starts blasting, I don't really think that that's incorrectly, but you do you. You're an actress after all. They kill people who are under 22 every single day for no good reason. Oh, cops are killing people every single day under the age of 22? Oh my god. That must be one of those Broadway or off-Broadway or off-Broadway trade secrets that I'm just not privy to. Every single day for no good reason, and we won't shut down the city for them. Yeah, because who gives a fuck if another gangbanger gets dropped dead in the street? Sucks to suck. Guzman appeared to say on TikTok, oh god, we're all thought ghosts to die. Would anybody like to hold a vigil for that? As she was walking down an empty street. Yeah, again, traffic is such a bitch. Oh my god, all the streets are closed off. Literal tumbleweed goes right by her. It's probably just a homeless guy doing fucking bath salt induced fucking somersaults down the road. According to the Post, could have pulled it up on there, but whatever. The woman then added, the unemployed woman then added, now, what if somebody is having a heart attack in the area? Did you know New York City, it has more than one street? It's fucking weird, right? You're not in Kansas or Guadalajara anymore. Nobody can get to them because it's all blocked off for one fucking cop. Again, roads. How do they work? Guzman's employer, Face to Face Films, a porn company, confirmed that the woman in the video was Guzman and said that it terminated her employment. Round of applause. Round of applause for a self-absorbed cunt. Face-to-Face Films has been made aware of the insensitive video involving one of our members, Jacqueline Guzman. Face-to-Face Film does not support nor condone these comments made about fallen Officer Rivera. As a result, she is no longer a member of the company. Good. Good. You might be thinking, Dawn, that's cancel culture in action. She's allowed to speak her mind. Guess what? It works both ways. You want this all to end? Stop all of it. But you know what? If you want to perpetrate it, if you want to endorse it, if you want to continue to prop it up, works both ways, stupid. On Face to Face's website, a now deleted page said that Guzman is a Cuban-American actress. You should know better. She's second generation, I would have to imagine, because her parents, who she's probably estranged from, let's be honest, would not be putting up with this nonsense. Based in New York City, originally from Florida, I could imagine where. Anthony Laura, the founder of Face to Face, told the New York Post that Guzman was a film and theater actress, probably had very soft hands and very accommodating lips. And the woman's now viral comment drew the ire of top NYPD union official. Ooh, God. Pat Lynch, God, she wasn't an African-American actress, who issued a statement. And New Yorkers turned out by the thousands yesterday to help us filing, brother. One person spreading hate cannot erase that. This kind of garbage has polluted the conversation for far too long. Lynch said in a statement in the apparent reference to the leftist rhetoric against police officers. We need New Yorkers who are standing with us to speak up and push back. Fuck, can you actually see it from somebody in the acting community? Well, guess what? Now you're in the unemployment community. Like so many New Yorkers out there. So guess what? Embrace a different group of people, you fucking waste of space. But now we got some good people to talk about? What? Not just the horrible people getting their just desserts, but now we actually got some intelligent people. Well, I guess people that I'm at least sympathetic for. Saying what needs to be said. Running that back twice. Christ. No, but it's weird, right? Okay, because you got these big movements that are happening all the time, like a simp for the government or whatever the fucking current thing for Biden is right now, or Me Too and all that shit. You ever notice the people who engage in that stuff, okay? The people who are like, stop Asian hate. Well, not that one, okay? But specifically like Me Too. It's never actresses that are like on the way up, okay? It's not the ones who are at the top of their field, okay? It's not the ones who are constantly working, okay? It's always the ones that are on the backslide of the career. It's always the ones who haven't worked or have worked sporadically over the years, constantly coming out making these outlandish statements that just are supposed to be a part of the trademark resistance that's out there. I just found that odd. But then when you get people who are in demand, when you get people who are, making money, people who have enough money to go around, the successful aspects of Hollywood, they either stay quiet or whenever they have their ducks in a row, they decide to make a statement that might run contrary. And then you get things like this. Marvel actress Evangeline Lilly. I'm sorry, I don't know which fucking Marvel movie that is. I stopped caring it, like I've said multiple times on the channel. The last new movie that I seen was Iron Man 3, and I was so disgusted I stopped movies. Full stop. It was done. I was done. Fucking abomination of film. So I don't know which Marvel movie she's from. They're all the fucking same anyways. Oh wow, what's this? We got an origin story, and then oh no, a big bad who's like very underdeveloped, and then all of us, oh my god, there's a big fireworks event that happens near the end of the story, and then guess what? Oh, everything gets resolved, and then oh, set up for the next movie. Cool, whatever. Actress Evangeline Lilly, known for her roles in several Marvel films, I'll take your word for it, came out against COVID-19 vaccine mandates and confirmed she attended the Defeat the Mandates rally in Washington, D.C. on January 23rd. I was in D.C. this weekend to support bodily sovereignty, while Canadian truckers, were rallying their cross-country peaceful convoy in support of the same thing, the Canadian Act. Hey, there we go. See, Canada's not all full of soy and 6'6" tall attractive commentators. Anyways, we got some other good exports, and sorry for Jim Carrey. The Canadian actress wrote on Instagram referring to a large trucker protest against mandatory vaccines in Canada. First video of the day, by the way, just in case you were wondering. I believe nobody should ever be forced to inject their body with anything exactly against their will, under threat of violent attack, arrest, or detention without trial, loss of employment, homelessness, starvation, loss of education, alienation from loved ones, excommunication from society, under any threat whatsoever, Lilly continued. Oh, if you weren't so old, or another country. Mandatory vaccinations and coercive measures are not the way. The Ant-Man actress, does she play the ant or the man? Added in her post, this is not safe, this is not healthy, this is not love. I understand the world is in fear, mostly induced by the media, but I guess you'll probably get there unless you're just more base than you're letting on. But I guess this is just one Instagram post, and you're just dipping your toes to see what's going on. But I don't believe that answering fear with force will fix our problems. Very tepid response. At least that's the way that you closed, okay? At least laying everything out there just leads me to believe that you think a little bit stronger on certain aspects of this and you're really letting on, but that's fine. Disney, which owns Marvel, what? I didn't know that. Previously required all of its employees to be vaccinated. The company's mandate was placed on hold in Florida in November of 2021, where Disneyland World, I think it's land. I don't know. Don't care. Never going to one of those fucking overpriced theme parks. Suck a dick. After Ron DeSantis signed legislation against such mandates. Over the past weekend, between 30 and 35,000 people attended the Defeat the Mandates rally in Washington, D.C., which Lilly attended. That was last weekend, and then at least that many people, if not more, turned out in Ottawa, which population-wise, what is there, 36 or like 42 million people in Canada? I don't really know. It keeps fluctuating. We don't count all our government-imported illegals, so it's really tough to tell. But per capita, I don't know if that's like one of the biggest turnouts, but you take a look at some of those protests in Brazil, and they're fairly fucking impressive. But like I said in the first video of the day, we're going to see if these protests are going to continue on week after week, because apparently the truckers are making their way down to Washington after they're done dealing with Trudeau whenever he decides to show up, because guess what? You're self-quarantining, stupid. Time's running out. Shouldn't have started that ticker running on Thursday, because you only got a couple of days left and they got plenty of $1 million to continue to run on. So, and I don't know who this lady is, but I've seen a couple of things that she was posting, and kind of like Rogan, she kind of walked them back a little bit by apologizing for, I'm sorry if I made you feel bad. Stop apologizing and stop taking ownership of what other people say and think. It's not for you to do. And you only capitulate to the mob and give them a foothold from there. So don't do that. And I don't know if this is a publicity stunt in order to gain favor with the other side, but I can already feel the cancer metastasizing on my tongue by saying this. A member of the cast of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Oh, I feel lightheaded. She got fired for saying something or posting something. It's really retarded. But now, since she's off the show, she can finally just start to let her freak flag fly by saying that I'm a proud Republican, said the first generation immigrant. No shit. Tends to be what happens. What the fuck are you on about? Jennie Nguyen was fired on last Tuesday, from her role on Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. AIDS. By parent company Bravo. On Wednesday, she gave her version of the story to the public. Let's find out. Jennie Nguyen was fired on Tuesday from her role on Real. I don't care. Bravo stated on her Instagram live stream, her name's not Bravo, her name's Nguyen. By iterating that she wasn't sure whether it was her or her social media team that made the posts originally, supporting the police and condemning the Marxist Black Lives Matter organization. That's what she was talking about. Okay, so you got Evangeline Lilly talking about the tyranny of the government, and she's out here blasting fucking commies from orbit. You'll love to see it from a cute Asian girl? Cute Asian housewife? I don't know. Help. According to Vanity Fair, Nguyen opened up her live stream by saying that she's very proud to be a Republican, proud to be an American. For Nguyen, however, being a Republican encompasses having respect for all different points of view. Yeah, I guess you're learning. She continued, I'm proud to be able to say I have a freedom of speech to choose and to have an opinion. I respect your opinion. I respect your political stance. We are different. That's fair. Listening to her words is a little bit better than the summation. Who could have possibly thought that? But yeah, no, that's exactly what I would take on this one, okay? I have my stance, I have my values, I have my non-negotiables, okay? You might have them, but mostly at the end of a conversation, I'll probably just not care what you have to say and then just continue on with my life, because that's what I am, okay? I don't really fucking care that much, okay? I know what I'm doing with life, okay? And if you're just gonna complain, you're just gonna whine and just gonna nod and then just look for the nearest exit and just fucking walk off. I am sure that somebody watching this right now would probably make great friends. We'd probably have wonderful conversations. I am goddamn guaranteed of it. But the moment that you just start to just fucking plather on about nonsense, or you just start, here's the quickest way to lose my attention. Just start complaining. Complaining doesn't fix anything, okay? Or just start gossiping about people. I don't care. I will just immediately glaze over and just go, yeah, cool. Oh, really? Yeah, wow, awesome. And you're allowed to do that. But then my response, I'm allowed to do that as well. So that's what, in congruence with what Nguyen's statement here, I respect your opinion, I respect your stance, doesn't mean I have to accept it, take it on for my own, or really do anything with it, other than wish I had my 5 minutes back. Regarding whether the posts were made by her or someone hired by her, she stands by it. She said that she's not trying to skirt responsibility for the content, whether they post. She didn't claim that she was hacked. I like you. I like you a lot. I post it. It doesn't really matter at this point. For me, it's on my account, and I take full responsibility and accountability for what was posted. Please don't walk this back and make me feel stupid for supporting you, okay? On the subject of law enforcement, Nguyen opined, I know with every profession there's good and there's bad. I don't support the bad, and I don't support the brutality of black people or any race. Oh, she doesn't support brutal black people? Based. Nguyen then qualified her statement with, I do support my law enforcement, but that doesn't make me racist. To support my political stance, that doesn't make me a racist. Oh, it does to the people who are just going to say racism to everything. Okay, they wake up in the morning by just accusing their alarm clock of white supremacy. If the shower's not warm enough, okay, it's clearly the patriarchy. Okay, if their cat's dinner bowl is empty, it's probably the man coming down on them. Which, if a man actually came down on some of these fucking heifers, it might fix a lot of the problems with them. But again, you have a woman with, she's coming out here making rather tepid takes, if we're being completely honest, but theoretically she's happy, she's married, she has a family and all that stuff, and yeah, she's not out here complaining. She could have just said, I was hacked and I'm being prosecuted by Bravo and they should put me back on the show. She's like, no, it's up there, it's fine, fuck it, whatever. I'm just gonna go ahead and live my life. This is what happens when you're happy, you're successful, you set yourself up, you have a mindset where you don't think everybody's out to get you, because if you are, you're like that first unsuccessful bitch who's just out there complaining about my road's getting shut down. And yeah, guess what? Now you're shut down, stupid. So be more like, I'm not saying that again. Okay. Jennie Nguyen, be more like Evangeline Lilly and be less like Guzman. I don't know. Whatever her name is, I'll just check it at the unemployment office. Who cares? With that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Doc Oswelo. I should follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.